Hello, and welcome to another installation of the UIC Chancellors on the Committee of the Status of Blacks Hotline Show. I want to remind you guys that this is a live call-in show, so please call us with whatever questions you may have about UIC. The number is 312-738-1060. I'm so excited to welcome our guest from UIC, Todd Byrd. Thank you for coming today and sharing. We're going to be talking a little bit about TRIO programs at UIC. So we're just so excited that you're here.
I'm happy to be here.
And telling us about what is TRIO, okay? So remember, with this program, we're really trying to get the word out for our students when it comes to resources, what's available to you at the university level when it comes to you guys preparing for college, preparing even for some of those high school students, you all getting prepared for that experience, whether it be summer programs, whether it is enrichment courses, or whether it's you coming to campus and even doing a tour. We want you guys to call in and ask all these great questions about our institution. So again, welcome, Mr. Byrd.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about TRIO. How long has it been at the university?
Okay, so TRIO Academic Support Program is a program that's geared toward undergraduate students at UIC, and it's been on campus for it's been on campus for 30 years now.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's forever.
Oh, yeah. Quite some time.
Okay, and so this program has been on campus. Give us a little bit more about the details. Is it for a particular student? How do I know that this program is for me?
Okay, well, generally what we do is we serve the first generation, which means that neither parent have at least a bachelor's degree.
Okay.
Low-income students, and those income regulations are based on federal guidelines. And also we serve students with disabilities.
Okay, so we want to hear from those students, first generation students, those with disabilities. Remember, there are programs like this called TRIO that you can be a part of. How do you sign up?
Well, first of all, you have to be admitted into
Okay.
UIC to take advantage of this particular program. And so what we generally do is participate in some of the orientations, some of the open houses and things of that nature to identify students. And we also get tons and tons of referrals.
Okay.
So.
Awesome. So you mentioned that you're getting referrals from these students, or you're giving them referrals so that they can do what exactly?
Absolutely. We are, one of our strengths is really through collaborations. We have real strong partnerships across campus. One of the premier programs that I like to kind of highlight, so to speak, would be the Urban Health Program. The Urban Health Program caters to students who are generally pursuing careers in the medical field and the health field. And so we have a lot of students who are in STEM-related programs. Therefore, the Urban Health Program offers a lot of opportunities for students to engage with professionals, to identify opportunities for internships, scholarships, tutoring, advising, and things like that. And so we do similar things, but the Urban Health Program is more specific to the needs of students who are in those STEM-related fields. Okay.
Thank you. It's all about partnerships. I'm so glad that you mentioned that with Urban Health Program, because I'm from the Urban Health Program, and I love working with our different partners, whether it is TRIO, our Chance program. There's just so many resources out there for you all, whether you're, again, the student or even the parents. This is a great opportunity for you to learn a little bit more about what is going on campus, and that there is help and support for your students in the TRIO or whatever areas that they're truly interested in. Whether it's being a healthcare professional or it's being a lawyer, you can actually come to UIC and feel supported. You can go to these resources. You can go to Todd's office over, which you're located where?
We're in the Student Services Building, Suite 2720.
Okay, so come over to SSB. You really want to learn more about how to be successful in your program. That is the place to be. You want to go and talk to the folks over in TRIO. Can you tell us about how do you become a member? So you're saying that I'm admitted into the university, and then what? I just come to your office.
Yes.
Give me some steps.
Okay, so
is there an application?
Various ways. Yeah, we have a application. So the application would generally provide us with your general information,
Okay.
Background information, income information, and then we also collect other information as it pertains to a student's career aspirations or their particular discipline that
Okay.
they're pursuing.
So it's a simple form. Just walk into the office and fill that out. And then is it a selection process, or because I filled out the application, I'm automatically a member?
Well, there is a selection process because we are only funded to serve 160 students, and
Okay.
that's why our referral service is so strong. Because again, we have partners across the university who are geared toward the same. We have the same common goals and objectives, and that's student success. And so, what we do is reach out and work with that wide range of partners within the institution to make sure that we get the students to services and opportunities that are amenable to their careers and so forth. And so that's pretty much how it's done.
Okay, so I've come in, I've done the application, I've gotten the message or the word that now I'm part of the TRIO program. What should I be looking forward to? Is there a summer program that maybe that student should look into?
Well, we do offer a summer program, but it's for incoming first-year freshmen.
Okay.
And so it's called SALSI, Summer Academic Learning Community, and we're actually housed under the summer college. And so we had a dynamic program last summer, and we're looking forward to it and actually already planning and getting ready for this upcoming summer program.
Okay.
And so some of the other things that we offer through our office would be leadership development, academic advising, students go on field trips, cultural immersion, and things of that nature.
You said field trips, I get excited. So where are you taking the students off campus?
Okay, so for the summer program for our first year incoming students, we wanted to do some type of cultural immersion. And so a lot of students, believe it or not, as beautiful as downtown Chicago is, with the architecture and everything else that it has to offer, we took students there, and there were quite a few students who had never been in those particular areas. We visited Buckingham Fountain, and then we also ended our trip with a lunch in Chinatown.
Oh, that's
and so we had
fun.
a different experience with food, of course. So,
Yes.
yeah.
And so, again, it's not always about that academic enrichment, but it's how do we develop you guys as successful adults and successful leaders.
Absolutely.
And so you're taking part in these awesome experiences that sometimes take you off campus so that you can even do things like break bread with your community members. Because that's great. Like a group of, 30 students are involved in that?
In the summer program, but sometimes we have students who are working, and so for that particular trip, we had about 15 students. The other half had to go to work in the afternoon, and so we had to understand. Yeah.
And that's usually the typical student. Remember, at UIC, many of our students are non-traditional. So many of them have a job. Many of them are coming from families where they are the ones supporting their community in that household. And so it's just not about academics, but it's about how do we support you to ensure your success through the university. All of the students don't look like each other, but we're here to really support you all in whatever light that is. So that's why we came here today to share with you about our TRIO programs, because it's one of our hidden secrets, one of the gems, I like to say, at UIC that everyone doesn't know about, but they're doing some great work with our students. So we want you guys to do a little bit more of the follow-up and find them online, in addition to stopping by their office over in SSB. And if you're an incoming freshman, you just heard there's opportunity for you guys to actually be a part of the summer college experience, and you call that
We call it SALSI.
saucy. And so what you'll need to do is go ahead to the UIC Summer College website and go ahead and register for that ASAP. If you've already been admitted to the university, this is a great program for you to really get acclimated to campus, in addition to meeting great staff like Todd that are going to walk you through your campus career. And they're also going to partner you with these great opportunities to be referred to the Urban Health Program, to our Chance partners if you're interested in those areas, to our Writing Center, whatever that is. You have help, you have a supporter in the TRIO program, which is exciting.
Absolutely.
It's so exciting.
And it's a joy working with Tari, because she's so passionate about what she does, and actually she was one of the people who assisted me in my transition to the university and got me connected with a lot of the resources which I take advantage of to serve these students. And so kudos to Tari as well.
Oh, that's so nice. So what from you I want to hear is the day in the life of a student. Can you talk to us, give us like a scenario or a testimony even of a student that's come into your office and you were able to walk them through the necessary steps to ensure their success? I know you have many, but just choose one.
Okay. Yeah. My pleasure. We have quite a few students who walk through the doors of TRIO on a day-to-day basis, but some of the students come with high needs, and sometimes they just need a little guidance and assistance with identifying areas and finding the resources to help them succeed or sustain themselves at the University of Illinois Chicago. Um, I have one case in particular that I would like to highlight. A student, we had a high functioning student, and Tari and I both worked with this particular student, and the student had some financial challenges. There were some sudden changes in the family dynamics and so forth, and so the student had about a 3.65 GPA. The student has been admitted to the nursing program, but the student lacked the resources to pay for those classes, and the student was in jeopardy of being dropped by the university due to a lack of resources. And one of the first persons or people I thought of was Tari Strickland. So I got on the horn with Tari. I can be real personal. If I can't get you by email, I'll call you, or I may just show up in your office. But either way, she and I were able to reach out to other colleagues, and we were able to find the resources that this student needs to be successful in his college career. So this is his last semester before he transitioned into the nursing program, and we're so proud of him. I wish I could call his name, but
we are. We're so proud.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that story, because I really want that to be shown, that many people think when you're going to a large institution that you're just a number. At UIC, you are not just a number. There are so many support systems out here for you to ensure your success, to ensure that you are still sitting in that seat at the university, even if you didn't do so hot that first semester, even if there's a financial issue, even if there's family issues that are coming up in your life. There's so much support that you can get at the institution, and it's really personal. I think for many of us with the work that we do, is not that, oh, this is just our job, but our students become somewhat of a family. That is the auntie that you may need, the brother, the push, whatever that is. We're here to support those students. I want to remind you guys that this is a live call-in show, and so please give us a call at 312-738-1060 with any of your questions about the university, life on campus, and even the TRIO program. So Todd, can we give maybe a little bit about critical success factors? Can you talk a little bit about what makes a student successful when working with TRIO? What does that student need to have in their toolkit?
Well, a student needs to be just as vested as the staff or administrator that they're working with to accomplish the goal. And the goal is to graduate and to transition either into professional school, graduate school, or into your respective careers. And so that is something that we really expect the students not necessarily to come with, but we help them develop those critical skills also in terms of following through, managing their time wisely and effectively, and things of that nature.
So key factors are that time management key, and then also it's your college career. So we need to see the commitment that you all have as a student. Mr. Byrd just talked a little bit about that student who was about to be out of the door because of his financial issues. What that student did different is that he knocked on everyone's door to figure out what resources are available to him in order for him to stay on campus. And when we as administrators see that, we're going to work even harder to ensure that we keep you here, that we can find dollars for scholarships, that we're able to help you find internships. Whatever it is, these offices are here to support you, and we really want you guys to take advantage of that. I'd like to also ask you a question about when it comes to students being prepared. Can you give our listeners and viewers a little advice about how to get prepared for that first experience? They're coming in their freshman year. They've signed up for the Saucy experience. What else should they have? What else should they be coming forth with?
Well, it's time for the students to shift gears and get ready for the transition into college life. It's far different from the high school experience. It requires more study, time, and the coursework is much more rigorous. And so we here at UIC are fortunate enough to admit high functioning students to begin with. And so what they need to realize is that their peers are just as functional and intelligent as they are. So here, again, for undergraduates, this is a pretty unique experience because at the undergraduate level, our students have an opportunity to engage in research, and I think that's outstanding.
And so get yourself acclimated to university life, especially if you're interested in the health sciences. You do not have to wait until you get to campus to have opportunities such as research. What you can even do before you get to campus is you can find someone, like in the Urban Health program, one of the academic skills specialists that can actually tailor a program for you or refer you to programs that are already instituted or that we have partnerships with on campus. And that is through many of our even alums have different clinics. They may practice in a particular hospital, and it's Chicagoland area. It's everywhere. So you don't even need to just be in Chicago in order for you to go ahead and be a part of those experiences. We have them everywhere. So make sure that you take part in research because it's really great when it comes to building up your portfolio.
Absolutely.
In addition to just helping you when it comes to socializing in that environment, whichever that environment is. Research can be so many things. If you are even interested in business, there's also research opportunities out there for you. But figure out what it is, and what you mentioned, research, even mentors. Make sure that you guys are looking for mentors. If you feel as if the doors aren't opening, look for your resources. Find someone in the Urban Health program, find someone in TRIO, find your champion who's going to fight for you, and figure out how to, again, ensure your success on whatever campus that is. Whether that's with us at UIC, or if you're even transitioning through, if you're in the community college, there's just so many options, so many things, so many support systems for you guys.
Absolutely. We have a question?
Do we have a caller?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So, again, live call-in show. We haven't had any calls today, but I think that's just because we have a lot of great information that we're sharing, and so they're taking it all in.
I would like to mention also that we have a suite mate, another TRIO program. It's called Upward Bound.
Okay.
And Upward Bound is a pre-college program that gears students and get them academically and socially prepared for their transition from high school into college. And so I would say that the community should take advantage or take a look at those what the Upward Bound program is doing. And it's been on UIC's campus for quite some time as well, but it's 50 years old now. They just celebrated their 50-year anniversary. And again, Upward Bound is a stellar program, and it helps get students better prepared for their transition into college.
I was one of those Upward Bound kids from my school. We actually had a great summer experience, but it was only like a weekend. But I know that the Upward Bound program at UIC is the entire summer.
Absolutely.
Okay. And how can our students and parents sign up for that?
Well, we have partner of feeder schools. I think I should defer that question to my colleague, Charles Collins. He's the assistant director of the TRIO Upward Bound program at UIC.
Okay.
And so they have designated schools that they work with. And so I don't have, I can't think of the list off the top of my head, but he would be the contact or the key person to contact regarding Upward Bound. Okay.
So if you have questions about our Upward Bound program, please give us a call. Can you give us the number?
Okay. The number.
The main number?
The main number is 312-996-5046.
Thank you. And so if you have further questions, please call our main office, and they'll be able to help your students walk through that process, especially for our high school kids. That will be a great opportunity for you to, one, stay on campus, get involved, and two, get that academic enrichment. And like, who wouldn't want to be a part of a summer experience where you take college courses on the college campus?
Absolutely.
Like, that's just unbelievable, and it really gets you prepared for the college experience because you know where everything is. You already know who the resources are. Summers before you're introduced to your college career.
Right, and they also do college tours, and so they get a chance not only to take advantage of the amenities here at UIC, but they do one college tour during the spring break, and I believe they offer one during the summertime. And so do a lot of good stuff to prepare the students for, again, their transition into the university.
Okay. TRIO Upward Bound is that program. Make sure that you call us and get more information. Please, please, please. It's a stellar program that we have over the summer for our pipeline students. Do you have any upcoming programming that you would like to share with our viewers? Any enrichment programs, any particular scholarships that they should be applying to?
Oh, absolutely. We always, and that's one of the programs or one of the services that we offer students. We do a big push for scholarships, and actually, that was one of the I guess one of our efforts that materialized when working with that student that we referred to earlier, is that he took a more proactive role in applying for scholarships, and since then he's won at least a couple of scholarships, and so that does help bridge and it also, with the scholarships, keep you from having to take out unnecessary loans, and
Yes. And we don't want you to go broke paying for your college career. We want you to walk away, again, successful. And sometimes that means with a little money in your pocket.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Right. And with that student, I'm glad you mentioned that he was so proactive that he looked for additional scholarships that weren't related to the institution and was able to walk away with cash in hand. So he was then able to pay for his books. He was then able to pay for a meal plan on campus. He was then able to pay for it when his car broke down. You know, like, you're able to pay for all the needs that you may have on campus just because you were proactive and you met with these great resources on campus to figure out what are the next steps, what are the best steps, and again, how to make those choice efforts in order for you to be a successful student and matriculate through in order to be physicians, lawyers, whatever it is that your heart's desire is. There are these folks on campus that will support you guys through that. Right?
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for being my guest today. You've learned a lot about our TRIO programs here at UIC. We hope that you visit us on our website so that you can get a little bit more about that summer program in addition to the summer program for our high school students, because maybe you guys are a part of that network and you didn't even know, and we can sign you up this day so that you can be on campus this upcoming summer. So thank you so much, Todd.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys next week. Remember, please give us a call. We look forward to hearing from you. Our next week's show will actually be on diabetes. So we actually have one of our physicians at the university who will be here in addition to one of our alumni. She's doing some great research, and we want to make sure that we showcase them so that we can really, again, get you all involved and informed, and you're knowing what's happening on the UIC campus. Thank you guys, and have a good day.
Stay tuned.